I have a confession. I'm straight. Just kidding. Like, no one would ever believe that. That doesn't even pretend. But today is National Coming Out Day. It's a really rainy one here in Los Angeles today, but you know what that means? A rainbow afterwards, so it still counts. But so, like I said, today is National Coming Out Day, so a happy one to all of us that are out and proud, and even to the ones that aren't yet. This is a day for them as well. So um, and in following with that, I kind of wanted to share my coming out story just so you could kind of see where I'm coming from in some sense. I guess you could say I came out in increments in some sense at different people at different times. The first way I ever admitted I was gay in any way was to two of my little cousins that I always stay with, and I told both of them. And the only reason I said I had a crush on Chad Michael Murray, so he was like the reason that I came out, because I was just like I found him way too attractive, and I was like, no, this is different. I know I like boys. I know this is how it is, and I needed to tell someone, so I told them, and so that was the first part that happened, and then like at the same age, I had like a journal and I'd write down things in it, and I wrote something about I don't know a boy or something in there, and my little sisters they're a lot younger than me found the little journal, and then because I'd hid it like under one of their beds so no one would find it, but I guess it wasn't hid that well. So they found that and they read it, and even as young as they were, they knew at least enough what it meant. So my youngest sister tells my mom one night, she's like, Ian likes boys or something to that extent, and I just remember denying it and not saying anything because I didn't want to. I wasn't ready to like totally own up to it. I was barely trying to own it myself. And so like maybe like a week later, after that, I finally wrote my mom a letter, and I said that what my little sister said was true. I just told her that basically what she said was true, and we never actually even talked about it after that point. It just kind of just was like it was never like talked about in a bad way or really addressed in some way, but it was fine, and I knew she supported me, and it just was kind of known. So then after that, the last part of how everyone came to know kind of was my cousins that I had told. The first people, the cousins I had told first ever about me being gay, told one of my other cousins, older cousins, who's also gay, and he told one of my aunts, and my aunts told my grandmother, and then it just kind of all spread like wildfire through that. It kind of was like a Gossip Girl episode way of finding out that someone's gay. But at the time it was really scary, and I remember when my mom told me that my grandmother knew and everyone knew now, and I just remember we were sitting, we were going to the market, and she told me when we were in the car, and I remember just staying in the car and crying so hard because I was terrified and so scared. Because I'm like, how am someone gonna love? How is my family gonna love me and accept me for this? Because it was so hard for me to accept myself, and I just remember sitting there so terrified and so scared. And that night, later on the night, my grandmother called me and she said that she's like, I love you. We love you no matter what. And that's just how. So that was like that. That was like the day and the final way of coming out. And through then, like there was still issues and things that went through that happened. But I was 13 when I came out. So it's been 8 years. I'm 21. So it's been 8 years, and a lot has gone on since then. Hasn't always been easy, but it definitely has made me strong, and I can honestly, truly say that I am so proud to be who I am, and I just wish that for anyone and everyone. And I really have had a supportive family and group of friends and people that I've found, not even people that I would you think that you don't even just meet at school. It's just people that you meet everywhere. I mean, they can be halfway across the world or another state or just on the internet, but they can really means so much to you, and having that support group and that is so much. And to anyone I say that wants to come out or hasn't come out yet, it's just always accept yourself first, because that's what makes it easiest. Once you love yourself, it makes it easier to go against any opposition that will come your way, because there will be, no matter what. But if you love yourself and you're strong within yourself, you will be fine. And I know we all have the it gets better thing, and I do believe it gets better, but I think more than anything, it gets different. That's the more accurate thing, and it can be different, and you make it different. You decide how it goes to some extent. You really do. So be proud of who you are, love yourself, and just be happy. Just know that you are enough in your own way, because you are. You're special, no matter gay, bi, lesbian, transgender, straight, everything. But this is for us. So happy National Coming Out Day, and I hope that if anyone sees this that isn't out yet, that they can inspire you and to know that there are people that care about you no matter what, even if you don't know us. So, alright, you guys, love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.